Evenings during fourth grade were fairly consistent. We would finish supper, and then I would clean my plate off the table and head to the dining room table to begin working on my homework. The spelling portion was fine, quite repetitive and quite boring, but it wasn't at all stressful. Then came the math portion. That portion ended with a lot of frustration and tears. It was called New Math then. It didn't help that my mom, my primary tutor during these math homework sessions, didn't understand the new system. I couldn't explain it to her well enough to help either of us understand how I needed to answer the questions. Often I could figure out the answers in my head, but if I couldn't explain them on paper, they would be considered wrong. Knowing this only served to increase my frustration and expedite the tears. The process only got worse when my mental calculations were incorrect, which was fairly commonplace. Then, when I couldn't get the correct answer, nor could I provide an explanation as to how I got the wrong answer, I was sunk. This, by the way, was straight line addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We had no calculators, no computers, not even a chance to transpose or invert a number. Just tears every night that I had math homework. Heaven help me when there was a story problem in there. Something about mixing reading and math was a guaranteed to frustration in Waterworks. I did do better when there were dollars and cents in the story. Somehow when I dealt with currency, some of those mathematical figures worked out quite a bit better. It was far worse when I dealt with time travel. I never could figure out how that train moving in one direction, headed towards another train, headed in towards it, was ever going to work out as a good thing. It was a situation headed for disaster for the conductors, the passengers, and the engineers on that train, or those trains. Did they even know that they were doomed to meet their maker? Was this collision going to happen in a dark tunnel? What difference does it make to the next set of rail riders that aren't going to be on either of those trains because they were wrecked beyond recognition? Just never quite understood why they could do that, why that was a math problem.